So today I will be talking about 5 ways to approach a girl. Now, these are ways that I prefer to be approached by a guy necessarily. This is for the guys mostly. If you're a girl trying to pull a girl, go ahead. But this is mostly for how I feel when guys approach me, how they should. So the first one is respect. A lot of guys, when they try to approach me at school or walking or wherever I am, they don't use respect. For one, they might be like, you know, hey girl, let me get your number. Come here. Who you talking to? Like that I really think that's very disrespectful to first of all command me to come to you. Like I don't know who you are. You're some freaking dude with your pants sagging down. That's not respectful for you to first of all even call me a girl, chick or whatever, like shouty. No, that's disrespectful to me, personally. Two is to call her by her name. If you do not know her name, you can say ma'am, lady, miss, if you do not know her name. Um, as far as beautiful, like hey beautiful, I feel like that's do I know you? I kind of feel like that's more of a if you already know her situation to call her pretty, hey, beautiful. But it's not disrespectful in my opinion. But I prefer you to call a woman miss, ma'am, if you do not know her. But if you do know her, for example, my name is Jay Shauna, I would prefer if I got Jay Shauna, hi, how you doing? Or what's up, Jay Shauna? Or, it's not bad. It's you call me by my name, that's respect as well. Don't yell. A lot of guys at school, and I guess it's because I'll be far away from them. Like when school is over, I start going home, and I have somebody be like, "Hey, girl, hey, hey." I'm like, I'll turn around and look like I know you ain't yelling at me. First of all, if you trying to get her attention and you yelling, first of all, that's causing a big distraction around everybody. He all the way back there, you walking this way or whatever, and he's yelling at you. That is very embarrassing for one, and two, it just shows that you're not professional, but it just doesn't show that you have any type of what is it called? You're just not sophisticated or fancy at all. You're just very hood racked. I mean, I really don't know how to put that, but I do not like niggas yelling at me or calling my name loud from all the way over here. If you want to talk to me, you're gonna come over here to talk to me, or you can ask me nicely to meet you halfway. But you yelling at me and thinking I'm about to come all the way over there to see what you want, it's not gonna happen, and that's not how you approach a girl at all. You can come up to her, you calling her, you want her attention. You come up to her, you can walk up to her, you can run up to her, and a girl really like that. To be honest, when a guy come up, because I have guys who do not approach me rudely like that. They'll come up to me or we'll bump into each other, and but for those who do kind of run to me, like I feel like that's very, it just shows that a woman has some worth to herself. Because I mean, if you gonna call my name from over there and expect me to run you, you don't respect me. But if you come up to me, that's respect. That show that I'm worth your time. So yeah, do not yell at her from across the road to approach her. Um, Another one, the fourth one, is don't touch her without her permission. Guys have this idea that they can grab you on your butt or just touch you or lean on your shoulder. Like I don't like people touching me without my consent at all, regardless of your race. So if when you approach a girl, do not slam your arm on her shoulder. Do not grab her butt. Do not touch her without her permission. And that's just for anybody, no matter who you are. Just unless y'all really close like that, y'all friends, it's okay. Don't do it because that's very disrespectful and it makes someone uncomfortable. Um, It's their personal space and they have the right to their personal space. The fifth one is eye contact. If I'm talking to you and you're trying to talk to me and approach me, don't come at me looking down like at my butt or looking at me. Don't be looking at me like that, because that shows that you're not respecting me. First of all, eye contact, like look at me in my face while you're talking to me. Do not be staring off this way or that way, because then you're just wasting my time. Like, if you're gonna talk to me, you're gonna talk to me like a human, or even though I'm low key an alien. But anyways, that's another story. So yeah, eye contact. Respect the person. Look them in their eye. If you're serious about something, you know, look them in their eyes. That's the way to a woman's heart, through her eyes. So the first one was respect her when you approach her. The second one was call her by her name if you know it. If you don't, call her Miss, or if she's married or grown, Mrs., ma'am, excuse me, miss, any of that. If you do not know her name, do not yell at her from across the road, because it's embarrassing, it causes distraction, and it's just not a nice way to approach someone. Don't touch her without her permission. And that goes for the same thing with guys. Do not touch him, because he might not feel comfortable with that. Um, Eye contact is important. It shows that you're committed to the conversation and that you're serious and that you want the other person to talk to you as a human being. Do not be staring off into space while talking to her. I mean, I understand you might be shy, you might can't stare at her the whole time, but for you to just be like this, I like you, or I was wondering, no, look at me. What's wrong? It kind of shows that you're scared to talk to her, or you're embarrassed. Look at me. You know. So all of those are important. Those are the 5 tips I have to how to approach a girl, and I hope that you like it. If you did, just like and subscribe, and I will have more videos next.